week has just begun. I wish you all a productive week ahead. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. So feel free to send in your comments or share this episode to let your friends know about what we're talking about. If you think this can help one of your friends, colleagues, feel free to share it. As my friends are telling me the past few days, and drop us a note just to see who's here, please, as well. Two of my friends have told me, including my wife, that I shouldn't take long in welcoming people and I should get to the juice. So let's announce the winner of our Stand Up, Stand Out competition. And to be a winner, you just share this episode either now as you're watching it live or later on when you're watching the recording. The winner is Richard Pettinger, the head of business school at University College London. Richard, please get in contact with Melissa, our admin. I will be sending you the contact details to claim your prize, and congratulations. Dear friends, we're sharing an online course, a proverb, and or a book that has resonated with us. And good morning to everyone. Good morning, Marina. I'm not going to go all over the good morning, so I'll get into our things. No more sharing, so let's start. The online course that has really, I found very helpful is Leading a Customer-Centric Culture by Jeff Toyster. Why am I bringing this course up now? Why am I talking about it? I believe this is the time for leaders to step it up a notch. In this day and age, and because of COVID and the pandemic, I believe that companies should aim to differentiate themselves because they do not have, or the majority of companies do not have the resources of Apple, of Microsoft, of Amazon. And the only way you can differentiate yourselves as a company and as individuals is to have a customer service culture, customer-centric culture, which cannot be easily imitated. They cannot be easily cloned. Because if you have the best price, there will always be someone, mainly from China, to beat you on price. How do you do that? As Jeff, the author, says, first and foremost, build a service culture. And how do you build a service culture? You start by building your customer service vision. And the question that you need to ask your team, your internal team, and have it answered is, what would you like the customer to think of when they think about the service you provide? What's the word? What's the sentence that should come to your mind, to your customer's mind, when you are serving them? And a great analogy that the author brings on is the cartwheel. If you're pushing a cartwheel at the supermarket and one of the wheels is broken, you cannot easily steer it towards the direction that you want to take it. So if all of your people are not aligned in their customer service culture, if they're not customer service centric, then just like the cartwheel, you cannot steer your company towards the right direction. And here comes the proverb of our day, which comes from Sam Walton, the owner of Walmart. He says, there is only one boss, and that is the customer. And it's no coincidence that Sam Walton and Walmart are the ones that have the biggest employer in the world, and until very recently, and I think they might be still, they have the biggest revenue in the world coming in. So if there's only one boss and that's the customer, we need to know how to serve this customer correctly. And the book that will help us do that in conjunction with the online course is The Apple Experience by Carmine Gallo. Carmine Gallo is an amazing author. He has written many books, and I want to invest 3 or 4 minutes on this book. First and foremost, I would like to tell you about an acronym that Apple uses. And I know you might be wondering now, we do not have the resources or the mentality of Apple. But the reason we don't have the resources and probably the mentality of Apple is because we're not following in their footsteps. So let me give you the acronym that Apple uses for all the customers that come in. It's Apple, A-P-P-L-E. Let me read aloud. It's on page 91. A is for approach. Approach customers with a personalized, warm welcome. At Apple, people are greeted in the first 10 seconds or 10 feet as they enter the showroom. Even during busy times in Christmas time, the Apple representatives change their shirts from black to red, so you can easily spot them. They stand in a line and they greet their guests within 10 seconds of walking in their store. This leads us to the P, probe politely to understand the customer's needs. If you do not probe, if you do not ask questions to understand the customer's needs, how will you be able to service them? How will you be able to move to the next P, which is present a solution for the customer to take home today? How will you be able to present a solution? And by saying presenting a solution, doesn't mean that you need to sell the customer something. And that's why the Apple floor is non-commission. No one gets a commission. Unlike car salesmen, or car saleswomen that get a commission and they try to push the product towards you and they try to get you to buy, the Apple representatives do not have any commission and they just try to understand your needs and present a solution for the customer. Which takes us to the next one, which is listen for and resolve any issues or concerns. L is for listen. If you do not listen, how will you be able to propose a solution? And I will give you my own personal example. When I was in the States, I went to the Apple showroom, and my main concern was, how would I move from Microsoft to Apple? How would I transfer my data? What if my data gets lost? All those years of storing the data. And the Apple representative greeted me, approached me very friendly, probed to understand, presented a solution, and then they told me, let's book an appointment for you, sir, and our experts at the Genius Bar can help you. I said, my friend, tomorrow I'm leaving for Cyprus. In Cyprus, we do not have, at the time, any Apple representation. I can't do it. I can't wait until tomorrow or any other day. He said, sir, the next appointment is in 10 minutes. So I approached the Genius Bar. They were very polite. They helped me understand how they will transfer it, and they transferred all my data successfully. And that's where I bought my first Apple laptop, iPad, and other things that you see here. And the E for the Apple acronym is end with a fond farewell and an invitation to return. They are as polite when you're leaving as they are polite when you're entering their store. So they bid you farewell and they invite you to come back. We will be very happy to see you again, Mr. Virardi or Michael, if they know your name, because they were servicing you for the last few minutes or for an hour or so, because they take their time to service each and every customer. So in closing with this book, I would like to read something that Carmine Gallo wrote on page 172, and it is very relevant to what we're discussing today. Brand experts will tell you that consistency of experience is one of the main components for building a lasting brand. For this to happen, though, listen to this, every employee must be made responsible for creating and delivering the experience and fulfilling the brand promise. So this takes me back to the Cartwheel, the broken Cartwheel. If everyone is not aligned towards this experience, if everyone is not customer service centric, then we won't be able to fulfill the customer's needs, and they will move somewhere else and they will go to our competition. Someone else might be able to beat us on price or on customer experience. In this case, we need to build a strong customer service team to be able to differentiate ourselves. So let's now see some of the comments, and let's bring some of the comments on. Apple is advanced and great. Elena Belendridu, I totally agree with you, Elena. Let's see who else is here. Oh, Patricia, you promised that you will come on, and you did. Good morning, everyone. Have a productive week. It's great to have you here. Margarita Dimitriou is here from the European University. Good morning. Have a great and nice week as well. Savia, good morning. Great to listen to you, to hear you. Costantino Siliafodi from London is here. Good morning. Guys, if you want to be one of the lucky winners, please share this episode to win the Stand Up, Stand Out. And something also very important for you to know, We have a great show coming up this afternoon, and I will ask Melissa to show our banner. At 6 p.m., we're going to be having the evangelist, and bring his name also as well. Jim Kalabach is coming on from Mural. Mural is the ultimate meeting toolkit. That's where you can brainstorm with your team online, move the yellow stickers. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're running a team, if you're an educator, this is the tool for you. I used it once very successfully with the American P&I Club in New York, and there are 5 satellite offices across the globe. And this has proven to be a great tool. And we are bringing on today their chief evangelist to help us out to create a great experience for our internal and external customers. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. This was our Jumpstart Monday. And we will be, Melissa will be giving you the resources in the comment section on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and on Facebook. Thank you very much. And George Frixtos, my friend George Frixtos is here. Great customer experience insight. Thank you very much, George. And hope to see you soon. Take good care, guys. See you this afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern European time. Bye.